This is Tengami, a relaxing point-and-click game set inside a beautiful Japanese pop-up book. It can be played with MouseSense using its own drag-and-drop options, MouseSense with clicking macros, Dragon Naturally Speaking's mouse grid, Windows Speech Recognition's mouse grid, VoiceBot and VoiceAttack. It doesn't work with VoiceFinger, and the game tends to crash after you close Windows Speech Recognition, so if you do use Windows Speech Recognition you should make sure to close the game first. To use the mouse grids you will need to have the game in windowed mode. Regarding grid-based cursor movement in VoiceBot or VoiceAttack, a resolution of 50 pixels should be enough when the window is at 1280 by 720 pixels. Additionally, it seems to want you to start moving the mouse slowly whenever you click and drag, so when you have selected something you'll need to move a small amount to start with, for example just one step, otherwise it won't register your movement at all. I'm going to play this for a bit with some grid movement and some mouse gliding. Down 8, right 3, up 1, click. Eight right, up 2, J down, left 4, left 5, J up, 9 right, J down, left 2, left 4, left 4, left 10, J up, 15 right, click. Down 4, click. Click. Up 2, click. Click. Up 4, left 3, J down, left 5, J up, right 5, J down, left 1, left 1, right 8, J up, down 4, click. Click. Down 3, left 3, up 2, click. Click. Up 2, down 1, J down, left 4, J up, right 4, J down, left 1, left 5, left 4, J up, 15 right, click, left 2, click. Click. Up right 1, down 1, click. I've now switched to mouse gliding. Click. Click. Left, J down, J up, Right fast. Click. Down. Click. 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 And you notice you're at the right side edge of the book because you can see the room behind it in the upper right. Up left. Left. Stop. J down. Left. Right. J up. Up left. Stop. These chimes need to be dragged away from the tree in order to work. Down. Stop. J down. Right. J up. Left fast. Up. Stop. J down. Left. J up. Right. Down. Stop. J down. Left. J up. Stop. I think they have to be in order, so I got the first and the last one right, and therefore the middle two need to be switched. Right fast. Down. Stop. J down. Right. J up. Up left. Left. J down. J up. Down. Right. J down. J up. Down. Left fast. J down. J up. Stop. Now that they're all asleep, I can actually unlock those stairs. Down fast. Click. Click. Up. Click. Click. Right. Right fast. Up slow. Left slow. J down. Left. J up. Up. Click. Left. Down slow. Click. Right fast. Click. And so it goes. The puzzles get more difficult, including the water level being much longer and requiring a lot of patience. Some puzzles require you to cycle through many combinations of things, which takes a long time however you control the mouse. I generally prefer mouse gliding to grid movement because of needing to move by one then by several sections with the grid. However, it's also useful to have some grid movement as a backup option for the times when you want to get from one side of the screen to the other many times. There are two puzzles where you need to react quickly, so for this it's worth having Cheat Engine available to slow down the game to a quarter of normal speed, or something thereabouts. You can make things slightly faster by having commands for dragging up, down, left and right, identical to the mouse gliding macros except that they are prefixed with drag and hold down the left mouse button. And I did find it helped to have commands for turning the pages from right to left and left to right, because though that was interesting to do at the start, later on you need to do it many times, sometimes in the middle of solving a puzzle, and I found it quite tiring. My command moves the cursor to one side of the monitor, holds down the left mouse button, moves it back by a small amount, then immediately moves to the other side of the monitor, releases the left mouse button, and then moves away from that side to complete the animation.